Today we talk about Kaiser Chiefs and the very sad story that is making all the fans talk everywhere in South Africa and even outside the country. People are shocked, people are surprised, and many people are asking questions about what is happening at Naturena. After the big loss against Kaizer in the CAF Confederation Cup, Kaiser Chiefs made another big decision that shook the whole football family. Cedric Kaze, the assistant coach who was trusted by many, has also been fired. Yes, the news has spread, and the fans cannot believe it, because this means another change in a very short time, and it makes the future of Kaiser Chiefs look even more confusing. This decision came right after Chiefs lost against Kaizer, a team from Angola that many fans thought Kaiser Chiefs should have beaten easily. The loss was painful, it was heavy, and it showed again that Kaiser Chiefs are still struggling to find their identity after all the big talk about rebuilding, about bringing in coaches with new ideas, and about giving fans hope. The team is now back in the same place, with no clear direction. The firing of Cedric Kaze has left supporters angry, sad, and confused. Let's go slowly and explain how this story built up. Remember that Kaiser Chiefs already had a problem when Nasreddine Nabi, the head coach, could not sit on the bench because of CAF rules about coaching licenses. This made Cedric Kaze, who was his assistant, step up and take control during CAF matches. Many fans were hoping he would show that he can lead, that he can guide the players, and that maybe he could even bring better results while Nabi sorted out his papers. But instead, Chiefs lost badly against Kaizer, and the management wasted no time. They decided that Kaze must go. Imagine the pressure inside that dressing room after the game. The players were tired, disappointed, and looking for answers. The fans in the stands were booing, shouting, and some even crying because the dream of going far in CAF was broken again. And in the middle of all that, the management sat down and said, "We must act now, we must fire Kaze." It shows you how big the pressure is at Kaiser Chiefs, because in the past, assistant coaches were never treated like this, but now things have changed. People are asking, why was Cedric Kaze fired so fast? Some say it is because the club wanted to show they are serious about results. Some say it is because he did not have full control of the team, and maybe the players did not trust his style. Others say it is because Chiefs are still confused after Nabi's problems, and they are looking for someone to blame. But the truth is, firing coaches and assistants will not solve the deeper problems inside Kaiser Chiefs. The team needs proper planning, strong signings, and a clear direction. Without that, even if you fire 5 coaches, nothing will change. Cedric Kaze was seen as a loyal assistant, someone who always stood by Nabi, and someone who wanted to help rebuild the team. But when he got his chance to lead, the results did not come. Maybe it was too early, maybe the players were not ready, or maybe he was unlucky. Football can be cruel like that. One bad night, one painful loss, and everything changes. Now fans are debating on radio shows, on social media, and everywhere you go in townships, people are talking about this. Some say the management was right to fire him because Kaiser Chiefs cannot keep losing, especially against teams they should beat. But others say it was unfair, because Kaze was not the main coach. He was just trying to help. The arguments are strong on both sides. But what we know is that Chiefs will again have to find another solution, another leader, and another plan. Let's also think about the players. How do they feel when coaches keep leaving? One day they are training with Nabi, the next day Kaze is in charge, and then the next day he is gone. It creates confusion, it creates stress, and it makes the whole team unstable. Players need consistency. They need to know who is leading them. They need to feel the same voice every week. Without that, the performance will always suffer. The loss against Kaizer was not only about tactics, it showed deeper problems. You could see that Chiefs were missing confidence, missing hunger, and missing discipline. They gave away the ball easily. They looked weak in defense, and they did not look sharp in attack. When fans saw that, they knew something is wrong, because Kaiser Chiefs is a big team, a team with history, and a team that should never look so lost. After the game, many fans were waiting to hear what Kaze would say. They wanted to hear hope. They wanted to hear a plan, but instead, the only news they got was that he was fired. It shocked them even more. Some fans said on social media that this is like adding salt to a wound, because they were already hurting from the loss, and now they have to deal with another big change. Now the big question is, what will happen next? Will Kaiser Chiefs bring another coach fast? Will they promote someone from inside? Or will they try to convince Nabai to fix his license problem quickly so he can return to the bench? All these questions are being asked, and right now nobody has the answers. What we know is that Chiefs are again in crisis, and the season is still long. Let's not forget the history of Kaiser Chiefs. This is a club that was built on success, on winning trophies, on making fans proud every season, but in the last years, the story has been different. They have struggled to win big titles, they have changed coaches many times, and they have disappointed their fans. The firing of Cedric Kaze is just another chapter in that long story of pain. Some fans are saying that the management is the real problem, not the coaches. They say the management does not have patience. They keep making quick decisions, and they do not plan properly. Firing Kaze will not solve anything if the deeper issues are not fixed. Chiefs need a strong squad, strong leaders, and a long-term vision, but right now, everything looks short-term, everything looks like panic. Think about how rivals will see this. Orlando Pirates fans will laugh, mamelodi Sundowns fans will shake their heads, and other teams will gain confidence because they see Chiefs struggling. This is not good for the pride of the club, and it makes the fans even more angry. Kaiser Chiefs used to be feared, but now teams see them as unstable, and that is dangerous. As we continue talking about this, we must also remember that football is about emotions. The fans are hurt, the players are under pressure, and the management is desperate. This mix creates chaos. Sometimes you need calm heads, you need patience, you need to breathe and plan, but at Kaiser Chiefs right now, there is no calm, everything is fast, everything is fire, 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 and that is why the club is in this situation. So where does this leave Cedric Kaze? His name will now be remembered as the assistant who tried, but failed, and was removed after one painful night. Maybe he will go back to his country, maybe he will look for another job in Africa, or maybe he will stay in South Africa and join another team. His career is not finished, but this episode will always follow him. For Kaiser Chiefs, the journey continues, but the road looks rough. More pressure will come in the league, more pressure will come in other competitions, and the fans will not stay silent. They want answers, they want hope, and they want to see their team back on top. Right now, that dream feels far away. As we close this story, we can say one thing: Kaiser Chiefs are in a storm, and until they find the right captain to lead the ship, the storm will not stop. Firing Cedric Kaze is just one small move in a bigger puzzle, but it shows again that Chiefs are struggling to find stability. And that is the imagined story, my people, about Cedric Kaze being fired after the loss to Kaizer in the CAF Confederation Cup.